See if we have a tag. We don't. I'm going to open this guy up, and then we're going to cut our mesh. And we're going to build our base for our wreath today. I'm cutting these 15 inches. We need 12. If you have been following me, you know that this chair and I don't get along, and I finally sat down last night and found a chair that I think I'm gonna love. It has a footrest on it, which is great for my pots because I have to sit. I'm gonna clean this edge off. I sit crisscross applesauce a lot, but if I sit here for a straight hour and design, it's not great to sit crisscross applesauce for an hour, but I have desk hammocks, but my table is so wide. This is a door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 4 more. This is a door, and it is so wide, and I'm so short that I can't comfortably get to my desk hammock the way it is right now, and the hubby hasn't had time to screw it in underneath at the proper placement because it's meant to just clamp onto your table. If you have a regular table, it's great. I highly recommend it. Now my Cricut table and my desk, my Cricut table is right there and my desk is right there. Both of those I can reach my desk hammocks just fine. But this is super wide because when I started 4 years ago, I used a lifetime table and all I did was knock my supplies off the end of my table. And because I'm not completely healthy, I have to eliminate all of those obstacles to get my work done. I can't fight everything I'm doing. I need everything to go as smooth as possible. That's why I have all of these tools. You'll often hear people in the industry say, when you start, you don't need all the tools. And that is true for a healthy person. And I did acquire these over time. But if you're not like 100% healthy, I'm telling you, you need all the tools. And you need to work in your shop a little bit to see what the tools are that you need for your struggles. All right, so now I need 24 cut 10 inches. And I need to count. So I need to do this. I can't put them in the basket because they're going to fall out. I need a bigger basket. Do you want to hear something exciting? So I've been homebound for about 8 years. I developed severe chronic illnesses 7.5 years ago. So I've been homebound 7.5 years. I've had chronic illness for 18 years, but before 7.5 years ago, I would have been mild on the chronic illness chart or spectrum or scale. and I lived a full life. So then when these moved in 7.5 years ago, life changed, and I've been home ever since. But what you don't know, if you haven't been here since day one, is that right before COVID hit, I had built my body up to the point where I was going to try to go to a few stores and see how it went. Excuse me. And I sneezed into my shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8. I went to one store a month, and then I would recover. And the next month we would choose a different store. And the stores I chose were the Dollar Tree, Lowe's, Walmart, Marshall's. And I was having a blast. It was hard on my body, but I was building up slowly, right? You don't do anything all at once with chronic illness. Well, long story short, COVID hit, and that was the end of that. And then I've had COVID 3 times so far, as most people probably have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And honestly, my husband and I think we had a new strain of it a little while back, because we were sick for like 2 weeks. It just would not go away. And of course it was much milder, but anyway, doesn't matter. You know, that kind of took over life. So what I'm trying to get to is, if not this weekend, next week, I'm going to the Dollar Tree. I've gotten to the point, I've built myself up in the house, that it's time to see how I do adding that in. It is certainly not going to be every week. It'll probably be once a month if it goes well, and then I will build myself up. My allergies, no bueno. I went out on our porch a couple of times yesterday, and woo! All right, so I am rolling. Oh, I'm only going to roll twice. Now I have a tickle in my throat. And you put that down as far as you can and tie it off tight. So I'm super excited to get back out there. And I shop online and I love it. And you all know I'm an Amazon girl and have been for years, but there's just something about going in the store. You can buy online from Dollar Tree, but you buy in bulk, and sometimes I don't need 24 packs of anything. So I want to see what they have out for patriotic. I want to see what they have added in for butterflies, things like that. I'm excited. So if I don't go tomorrow, we're going to wait and see how I feel, because this week I've been flaring a little bit. And when you have to pace when you're chronically ill, so if you're flaring, it's not the time to go add something in. So I think I'm going next week. Super excited. I'll have to do a haul and show you what I get. I laughed because it's been so many years since I've been in a Dollar Tree that probably gonna walk out $200 later, huh? I mean, now it's $1.25, isn't it? You'd be amazed at the things you miss when you're homebound. We picked up groceries. I rode with my husband to pick up groceries the other night. Well, last week. I didn't go this week. I was too tired and kind of flaring. But the car beside us, we kept going through the stoplights and it kept turning off. And then it would crank. And I thought, I feel so bad for them. They're having car trouble. And Next stoplight, the car turns off, turns back on. So I finally said to my husband, I said, these poor people aren't going to make it home. And he was like, why? I said, because their car is turning off at every stoplight. I said, I hate that for them. He laughed. He said that it's, he said, that's a thing now, Terry. It's on purpose. The car is doing that to, I don't know what. I don't know. What does that do? Anybody know? I know it would drive me crazy. Because I would, at every stoplight, I'd be thinking my car was not going to crank again. So, when you live with someone that's been homebound for almost 8 years, there's so many things that change. It's just wild what you don't know. There was a restaurant here when I was healthy that we took our kids to all the time, multiple times a week. And one night, I texted the family and I said, who wants to go to bleep, bleep, bleep? Everybody's laughing. It's not even called that anymore, you guys. It's a completely different place. That place is gone. So, fast forward a month, and I said, who wants to pick up blah, blah, blah? Said the same thing. And they were like, my husband was like, I told you. But you know, you don't realize when you're not driving by places all the time and you're not out there, you would be shocked how hard it is to keep up with all of those types of things. It's impossible. When you're chronically ill, number one, that stuff doesn't even matter anymore. You're just trying to get through your day. But when you're not out and driving by something and out in the community, it's a different situation. Like I have built myself up to ride with my husband to get groceries, but we don't go by there. We go the same way every time. So those are the things that I see. Anyway, I'm going to Dollar Tree, which means I have to pace myself really well so that I am able to go next week. You know, you can do all the things right and still flare, so we'll just hope I can go. That's the plan, but I'll let you know. Okay, let's do curls. Let me grab my thing that I love to use. I was going to do it without it with the clip, but I don't want to. Of course, I'm out of water. Okay. I cannot believe the sun is shining outside of my window. I opened that window so you girls have better light on these videos. I cannot believe the sun is shining because when we woke up this morning, you want to talk about a frog strangler. That's what we call them. You would not believe how hard it was raining here. And I think my husband said overnight we had an inch of rain. And it was supposed to rain all day. Look outside that window. It's gorgeous. Sun is shining. Birds are singing. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I want my husband to put together our new bar set this weekend and put it out. So here's hoping. But I think it's going to rain. Let's see, what are you girls doing this weekend? And guys, if I have any guys here, people keep commenting, you do know that there are guys, but I don't know. I think, I mean, Facebook tells you who's here, and I swear we might have two, but everyone is welcome. I'm tickled that you're here, and I don't ever want you to feel left out. It's really a habit at this point. We started out as all girls, and I would talk to the girls, and it's a habit. And maybe I need to try to change that. Because I would never want anybody to feel left out at all. Never. Now, the guys that come on here and they are asking you girls for your numbers and they're trying to get you to message them, I block them real quick. I think I've caught them all pretty quickly. We're going in with 2 10-inch curls in purple. Where are my purple lovers? People are serious about purple. It's a serious love affair. And purple has a long historical meaning. It's royalty, religious meanings, and a lot of meaning and tradition behind purple. And it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. It just isn't my favorite color like it is for some other people. I love turquoise. And I think I love turquoise because I love the beach so much. And it reminds me of the water, I think. But it's also just an amazing color. So who knows? Might be that. So anyway, this weekend, I'm thinking my back deck will get the bar and everything. I think the rug comes in today. I ordered a rug. It was too small. Because, I mean, you know I didn't measure right. And it's fine because I can put the rug that's too small down on my patio as an entrance rug to one of the doors. So all is not lost. But I ordered the right size rug. And I'll just tell you all, I got it from Sam's Club, an outdoor rug. Best price, hands down, for like a gorgeous outdoor rug that I have found anywhere. Have you seen the outdoor rugs at Sam's Club? Now, if you're a Costco person, I'm sure they have them as well. I don't know. My sister goes to Costco. But I'm telling you, outdoor rugs at Sam's Club? Yes, please. This is so cute. I tell you all the time, well, I don't tell you all the time, but I'm telling you now, like I told you the other day, everyday wreaths do not have to be black, brown, moss green, beige. You can put this pop of color in an everyday wreath and leave it out year round. If it's your favorite color, go with it. Every day doesn't have to mean boring. Who is cleaning up or decorating this weekend? It's the last weekend of April. It's time to start thinking patriotic. Summer. It's time for a new vibe. It's time for Easter to go away and be put away for the year in spring. When they start popping back out of the top is when even though I only have one left, that's when I stop trying to get them in there. I'm just making an X. I'm putting the seam side down and I'm putting this into every tie. There were 12 ties on this wreath. This is a smaller wreath. I make these for nursing home doors. They would also be good for a pantry, a dorm, but you can also put these on your front door. No reason not to unless you just want it to be bigger. Y'all know me, they're still gonna be deep and have all the blingy bling. All the blingy bling. All right. Last one, and I will be back and we will be cutting our ribbon tails. So I'll see you in the next video. Look. Super cute. Look at that. That is a party. Who loves purple? Okay, I'll be back. We'll cut ribbon tails.